Greetings, Star Wars fans. Today I wanted to advance the timeline toward a date that resonates with all Star Wars fans no matter where they stand. October 30th, 2012 was a day that transformed the Star Wars landscape. It was a mess of mixed emotions, but ultimately most Star Wars fans found reason to be optimistic. If you found this particular discussion engaging, please consider a like and subscribe. It helps bring these to others who share the same passions. The decision to sell Lucasfilm to Disney was a momentous one, and while it's impossible to know George Lucas's exact motivations, several arguments can be made in defense of his stance, particularly in light of the current climate surrounding the Star Wars franchise.
1. Preservation of legacy. Protecting the Star Wars universe. By selling to Disney, Lucas ensured the continuation of the Star Wars saga. He entrusted the franchise to a company with the resources and infrastructure to produce new films, television shows, and other media, keeping Star Wars alive for future generations. Avoiding fragmentation. Without a clear successor, the future of Lucasfilm and Star Wars was uncertain. The sale prevented potential fragmentation or legal battles over ownership, preserving the integrity of the franchise. 2. Creative renewal. Fresh perspectives. Lucas acknowledged that new voices and perspectives could revitalize Star Wars. The sale allowed for fresh creative input, potentially leading to new and innovative stories. Passing the torch. Lucas recognized that he had told his Star Wars story. The sale allowed him to step back and let a new generation of filmmakers and storytellers shape the future of the franchise. 3. Personal considerations. Retirement and focus on family. Lucas had expressed a desire to retire from filmmaking and focus on his family and philanthropic endeavors. The sale allowed him to achieve this goal while ensuring the future of Star Wars. Avoiding the burden of leadership. Leading a major film studio like Lucasfilm is a demanding and stressful role. The sale relieved Lucas of this burden, allowing him to pursue other interests. 4. Addressing divisiveness. Unrealistic expectations. The Star Wars fanbase is passionate and diverse, with varying expectations for the franchise. Lucas likely recognized the difficulty of pleasing everyone and the potential for criticism, regardless of creative choices. Mitigating personal attacks. The sale distanced Lucas from the inevitable controversies and criticisms that arise with new Star Wars content, shielding him from personal attacks. 5. Business acumen. Securing financial stability. The sale provided Lucas with significant financial resources, ensuring the long-term stability of his philanthropic endeavors and legacy. Strategic decision. From a business perspective, selling at the height of the franchise's value was a strategic decision that maximized returns.
While the sale of Lucasfilm has led to a period of both creative successes and divisive controversies within the Star Wars fanbase, it's important to recognize the complexities of the decision. Lucas's choice can be viewed as a strategic move to preserve his legacy, allow for creative renewal, prioritize personal goals, and mitigate potential conflicts, all while navigating the challenges of a passionate and diverse fanbase.
The Lucas legacy. Understanding the sale of Lucasfilm Star Wars. A cultural phenomenon that has captivated generations, transporting us to a galaxy far, far away. But behind the epic battles and mythic heroes lies a complex story of creation, ownership, and legacy. George Lucas, the mastermind behind Star Wars, poured his heart and soul into building this universe. He nurtured it, expanded it, and fiercely protected it. But in 2012, he made a decision that shocked the world. He sold Lucasfilm to Disney. This momentous decision sparked a wave of emotions among fans, confusion, excitement, and for some, even betrayal. But to understand Lucas's choice, we need to delve deeper, to explore the motivations and complexities behind this seemingly unthinkable act. Lucas, a filmmaker at heart, had always envisioned Star Wars as a saga, a multi-generational story that would continue long after his involvement. But the burden of leadership, the constant pressure to satisfy a vast and diverse fan base, took its toll. In a 2012 interview with the New York Times, Lucas confessed, "Why would I make any more when everybody yells at you all the time and says what a terrible person you are?" The sale, in part, was a way to step back from the relentless criticism and protect his legacy.
He sought a successor who could carry the torch, who had the resources and passion to continue the Star Wars story. Disney, with its vast empire of entertainment and proven track record, seemed like the ideal candidate. The sale ensured the continuation of the Star Wars saga with new films, television shows, and expanded universe content. It also brought financial stability, allowing Lucas to focus on his family and philanthropic endeavors. But the decision wasn't just about personal considerations. Lucas, a shrewd businessman, recognized the strategic value of selling at the peak of the franchise's value. The sale generated billions of dollars, securing the long-term financial health of Lucasfilm and its future projects. It was a move that ensured the legacy of Star Wars for generations to come. However, the sale also sparked a new era of divisiveness within the fan base. Some argue that Disney's Star Wars has strayed too far from Lucas's original vision, while others embrace the new direction. Regardless of one's stance, it's undeniable that the sale of Lucasfilm was a pivotal moment in Star Wars history. It marked the end of an era, the passing of the torch from creator to successor. George Lucas's decision was complex, driven by a multitude of factors, personal, creative, and strategic. It was a choice that ensured the survival and evolution of Star Wars, even if it meant relinquishing control.